Hey, thanks for coming to our YouTube channel. This is Tom Hagee, founder of HB Litigation. This educational webinar is presented here with our compliments. All we ask is that if you like it, if you find it valuable, that you'll share it with colleagues or contacts. Maybe give us a rating, post your own insights in the comments section, and follow us for more. We are not offering CLE credits here, but you can take the CLE eligible version at the Cerify Legal Edge platform, formerly the West Legal Ed Center. Look for a link to the platform in the description.
About 1995, when I was at AIG, we took the general liability policy. If you look at that on the left, and we highlighted the red, which is a major exclusion. The GL policy was intending to exclude recall-related losses. They're happy to pay for the bodily injury cases and the medical damage and hospital costs, but they didn't want to cover the business loss, financial loss following a contamination or recall. And that's because it was a kind of a wild card loss that they didn't expect. It was growing and they want to get it out of there. So we created, on the right-hand side, product contamination insurance and recall insurance to cover what's not covered in the GL. And you can see in the very bottom, what we excluded on the product contamination recall policy is all the GL-related losses. So the policies are both triggered by similar or the same event. Both policies can be triggered and activated at the same time, but they cover different things. And these policies have expanded over time and morphed into far broader coverage. It's not just, it used to be just recalling, replacing business interruption of your own first party damages, but now it's first party or third party losses. In the list that Steve shared in the last slide, those are examples of the types of losses that can be covered for both the insured as well as its clients. So if I sell an ingredient to someone else, my ingredient's bad, I can cover their recall costs, their replacement costs, their business interruption, their brand damage because of the loss that I caused.
Hey, Tom Hagee again. This presentation is made possible by Critical Legal Content, a company I founded in 2012 to provide content creation services for law firms and litigation service providers. It puts to use my decades of experience creating articles, newsletters, conferences, podcasts, and webinars, all of which I've done on my own for many years now. Before that, I was doing it for Mealy's Litigation Reports as managing editor and publisher, then as a VP at LexisNexis. Now I do it for a select group of clients practicing areas where we know we can help. Learning and either writing or discussing emerging topics in litigation with top-ranked attorneys has always been a passion of mine, and I do not want to explore why. If you'd like to discuss how we might work together, please reach out to me via the contact information provided in the description of this presentation.
Same thing for contract manufacturer. The complicating issue today is that so many companies are hybrids. Some companies do make their own finished goods, and then suddenly a big company calls up, hey, can you make that product for us too with my name on it? So they pay them a fee to do that. And depending on how busy their manufacturing side is, they may take on that business without realizing what the implications are on their insurance program. And that becomes a messy claim. And that's when a lot of legal folks get involved in these things where a company with all good intention bought a policy, thought they bought the right thing. The insurance broker and the wholesale broker don't really understand what the company did for a living, didn't ask the right questions, and so you've got a poor fitting policy. But this is the infancy of product contamination insurance. Again, about 30 years ago, this is when we wrote the first versions of that. It took a couple of years and a couple of versions to really get it to where it became useful.
Hey, thanks for coming to our YouTube channel. This is Tom Hagee, founder of HB Litigation. This educational webinar is presented here with our compliments. All we ask is that if you like it, if you find it valuable, that you'll share it with colleagues or contacts. Maybe give us a rating, post your own insights in the comments section, and follow us for more. We are not offering CLE credits here, but you can take the CLE eligible version at the Cerify Legal Edge platform, formerly the West Legal Ed Center. Look for a link to the platform in the description.